Turn that down. Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to have a look at tome treasures. Now they were a particularly grindy event last season, and the reason for that is because you had to sit and you had to wait, and you had to before you could claim any rewards whatsoever, you had to sit and wait until it all finished, and then you got all of your rewards at the end. Subsequently as well, you also had to upgrade your accessories as well. So let's jump into this a little bit more. So currently, as you can see, I've got 3 searching. There is a way to get 4 searching. So if we jump into Hope Tree, we jump into Season mode. As you can see, there is a node for the tome treasures reinforcements. The maximum number of tome treasures is +1. I think, for me personally, you only need to go to level 1 on this. However, you do need to complete level 13 Molten Volcano in the Abyss. So if we scroll out just for 1 second, if we go into the Primeval Realm here, this is the new story / grind mode for this particular season. As you can see, I'm up to level 5s at the moment, and we need to get to level 13, which is probably somewhere around here. It's going to be quite difficult to get to level 13. I think that's a bit of a restriction that they shouldn't have placed on tome treasures, just because it's going to be really difficult now in order for players to get up to where they need to get this. It's going to be a number of days, I believe, before we can start accessing that particular reward. So as you can see, we do have the Transcendent Gate, we have the Balance Gate, the Transformation Gate, and the Lotus Gate. So how would you go about it? So if I go to here, I go to claim, I can claim my rewards here, and what this means is, so this will go on for a continuous period of 48 hours. So you don't need to keep coming back to it every hour in order to work it. You just come back to it as and when you feel like, which I think is going to be much easier going forward. And then people are logging in anyway, once a day, twice a day, and maybe even every couple of days. They'll still be able to claim all of these rewards. The maximum search time for each of these gates is 48 hours. So how do you go about claiming? Well, let's have a look. We jump into claim. I can just go ahead and pick this up, and then it gives me the reward. Same is true for these, so I'll claim here. As you can see, I've got my rewards here, and then I can go ahead and claim here. Now, how do you know when your reward is going to be ready? Well, if you jump into claim, as you can see, search time based on rating, so we still have those ratings in place. I think it goes down to a minute, bear with me. So as you can see here, yeah, 1 minute 42 seconds, I think, is the fastest search time. As you can see, average rounds 1.3, so if that goes down to 1.1, I think that'd be 1 minute 30 seconds. So every 1 minute 30 seconds, you will obtain these accessories as well. It's going to make it really easy in order to obtain any accessories that you want, and to get all of the accessories and the types that you want as well. So how do we go about leveling up? Well, you just do it like this. As you can see, I've got 10 minutes on this particular search time. I've got 9 minutes on this search time, 9 minutes on this search time. What I can do, I can jump into next level, and it will automatically claim any rewards when you jump to the next level. So I'll jump into Shadow Wolf. As you can see, this is the team setup that I'm running at the moment. This seems to be doing relatively well, especially with Pandora's new buff. That is gross. I'm going to do a couple of videos on that over the course of the next couple of days. It is gross. It really is. It's disgusting. But for now, this is the team that I'm running. You can replace Victoria with Atrops if you really want to, or any of the other units here. But yeah, primarily I'm using Victoria in this particular run. These are my artifacts which I'm running. I've got the Pursuit Dart, I have the Sacred Wings, and the Counter-Attack Horn as well. That Counter-Attack Horn is really good for clearing round 1, especially with Pandora. Every time we dodge an attack, we will in fact do what we need. We will in fact ultimate because of her passive ability. However, we'll jump in, and then what it'll do, it'll populate this screen. So as you can see, triple S, triple S, triple S here, triple S here, and triple S here. And the reason for that is that counter-attack horn. Again, you want to utilize that as much as possible. So search speed 5 minutes. It says we got a triple S rating, so let's have a look at our claim. Every 1 minute 40 seconds we will get a new item. And the same is true if I were to go here. Balance gate, a little bit more difficult, I think. But let me jump into ancient accessories. Again, what we can do, we can just go ahead and equip all. So I could go ahead and equip all here. It'll equip all of my Mystifiers, equip all to my Valianters, equip all to my Ethereals, Glorians, and my Avengers, my Dooms here. And then it'll put me back in because I had a spare Valianters one. So now, as you can see, I'm building up and building up. I think it's going to be really quite difficult in the first couple of weeks anyway to get these 4 in a row, because you do need to, before you can unlock that additional tome or the additional attempt potentially, then you know it might be really tough for you. However, what we can do, as you can see, I've stopped searching here on this balance gate, and the reason that I've stopped searching on the balance gate is I want to go ahead and attempt this transcendent gate, or the Transcendent Duchess. So we'll start dispatch. As you can see, my lineup is still here from the previous season. So we'll jump into quick deploy. These are absolutely fine. No, we don't want this one. We would like this one. We get the counterattack corner, and we've got the speed as well. So we'll jump in like this. The reason that I've got Marina, Nawi, Lillian, Leah, Wuzatan, and Lee in here is because of the Verdiant synergy. We want to take these guys out as quickly as possible. So let's see what we get. So we get triple S here, that's fine. Wave 3 victory, wave 4 victory, and wave 5 victory as well. It'll search, 100 seconds for the search. And we can go ahead and start dispatch. And as you can see, every 1 minute 40 seconds, I will be able to pick up some more of this this loot as well. So it is all about your timing. Now what we can do, we can jump into next level, can start dispatch using the exact same team, and I can power through. So as you can see, triple S, we've got everything that we need to because of the Verdiant synergy helping us out here. There was one where we did round 2. That's fine, it is what it is. So a quick search here, and then we can jump into the next level, and we can keep going until the search time is potentially very low. So we're still hitting these triple S searches. The triple S is there, that's absolutely fine. We want to go ahead, and once that's done, quick dispatch, and then we will go ahead next level. Now we aren't picking any of these up at all, but what we are doing is we're getting higher levels, and I want to get to a point where this is no longer at triple S and it's only at S, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. And the reason that I'm going to stop is because I don't want to take longer to get more of these accessories. So for example, if I click on claim up here, as you can see, I went too far on this Lotus Gate, and it's now taking me every 7 minutes 56 seconds I will get a an accessory. But that's too long for me. I want to advance as quickly as possible. So as you can see, if we click on claim here, the difference between the two 1 minute 40 seconds here compared to the 7 minutes 56 seconds, you don't want to overexert yourself. Now I think you can go back. So if we jump on next level, you can go back to the previous gate. We can start dispatch here. And then it'll do the dispatch again. So we're up to round 4, round 5 this time. And then, as you can see, it's taken too long. So I think we've pushed that too far, in my opinion, anyway. We can go ahead. We'll try dispatch on 5. We'll see how long that takes us. That's S. That's fine. That's S. Okay, we'll do that. That's S. A+, this is where I'm going to stop. So as you can see, 119 seconds, 120 seconds, 121. Click start dispatch, and then we jump onto here every 2 minutes. So what I don't want to do again is I don't want to overextend myself at the moment. I will, over the course of the season, be able to pick up faster and faster times, and it just makes it a lot easier to farm as well. So I can just set this down now for the next hour. I can leave it, I can come back, and then in an hour I will be able to claim my rewards. Or if I want to leave it until tomorrow, I don't have the time during the day to do what I need to do, then we can go ahead and leave those as well. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you about optimal lineups. What I would suggest for that is have a discussion with Azu on the Discord, or go over to Azu's channel. I may have already released a video on that already, but on the guides section in the Discord, link is down in the description below. What I would suggest is jump on the Discord, jump into the guides section, and just find out whether or not Azu has posted those lineups yet. He may have already done that. He's very good, very efficient at that. So you can go ahead, copy his lineups, and you'll get much further than I can guide you, because I just don't know what the lineups are at the moment. But it seems to be working for me right now. But again, I think you'll need a higher hope tree level, and you need the higher your hope tree level, the more buffs you have. Seasonal synergy wise, the better off you'll be. So there are also these rewards as well. As you can see, I can go ahead and claim these rewards. It gives me 30 diamonds and 1,500 of these stones here. I'm going to claim all. I've got another 3,000 of those. So in total, you may have more of this currency than I do. As you can see, I'm up to 32,000. I believe you start at 50,000, but I have jumped into the shop, and I have picked up 10 of these T6 accessories. That's the highest I can get at the moment. The further along in this that you can go, the higher the accessories you'll be able to buy. At the moment, I bought 10 of these, and the reason for that is because I didn't have any of the final ones, these final earrings, I believe they are. So I didn't have any of those. I picked a couple up, which is why, if we jump into my accessories, my Clio has one, my Gaia has one. As you can see, my Pandora does not. None of my other units really do have those final accessories. Even in here, in my Glorians, Aphrodite has a final accessory. So I picked up 3 in total of the earrings, I believe, and I was able to equip them and get my units powered up to as high as possible, effectively. So we'll go ahead and we'll try this one more time. So as you can see, every 2 minutes I will get one of these, and we have been searching now for how long? 2 minutes 54 seconds. So I'm getting 2 of those actually every 2 minutes. So I'll go ahead and claim this reward. It's been 7 minutes already. Let's go ahead and claim these, and this is how easy it is now to go ahead and pick these up. So I'll jump into ancient accessories again. We can go ahead and equip all of these. As you can see, starting to equip this final slot now. It's going to make things much easier now that I've got all of this final slot in. And there we go. So as you can see, I'm moving swiftly through these different trials and getting as many sets as I can completed. I believe the limit is up to 13. So if I jump into next level here, we go all the way. Yeah, so we're up to level 12 now. And it looks like there's also abundant oils. So as you can see, bountiful oil. This is the gold oil, the exalted oil, we have transcendent oil, and the mythic oil as well. So mythic oil grants 3 additional set chests of +1 level as well. So if we use one of these, I believe you will get an additional, when you search, you'll get +3 additional set chests for these as well. So I think it's going to be really strong later on. We're going to do even more of a deep dive the more we get in. Of course, it's only day 1 at the moment, but this is what we've been able to figure out. So let me go ahead and go all the way back. So let's go ahead and start dispatch on here. Let's see if any of those accessories have paid off. So we're at S now. A+, that'll do. B+, and yeah, as you can see, my units are nowhere near the level that they need to be at, realistically, in order to get through. So we've got an A- in total, which means that every 2 minutes, 11 seconds, we'll pick up some more of these final accessory slots. And yeah, I think it's working very well. If I jump into my accessories as well, as you can see in this page previously, we would be able to jump in. So if I jumped into Clio here, we would have had an option down at the bottom to go ahead and equip or upgrade. As you can see at the moment, I've just got a +11 speed on here. When I get to a higher level or a gold one, we have increased damage taken reduction by increased damage reduction by 11% for this one, increased max HP, and it is kind of just random at the moment, but you'll be able to refine this, and over the course of the season, as long as you are you make sure that all of these are running, you'll have no issue getting to where you need to go. So go ahead and claim this again. and then we'll go ahead and claim this. No, it's because it's every 7 minutes. You see how I've overextended myself effectively with that first gate. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that again with any of these either. So I'm just going to leave it as is, wait for... Ooh, that'll be T telling me about how busted Pandora is combined with Leandra and Aphrodite now. That's a sick team, I tell you now. But as you can see, we've equipped all that we need to, and yeah, it's rolling smoothly now. Again, the only problem, I think, they should have allowed us to run 4 at the start. They should have allowed us to upgrade that once, and then we needed to progress in the story so that we could actually get a full set of equipment rather than having to decide which one to prioritize. Again, it's just whichever one you've got least of, I think. So go ahead, claim some more of these rewards, get our coins and our diamonds, you know, doing the business, and then yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know if I've missed anything. Let me know what you guys think of this new system. I much prefer this. I can just set this down now for the next 5-6 hours. I can come back to it when my kids are in bed and when they're asleep and my wife's all tucked up, and I can just go to town on those rewards. So again, no need to level anything up, no need to do anything. It is just literally we're going to mine and mine and mine for these ancient accessories. They're going to come at full power, and we can't even refine them. So effectively, it's going to be chance. So if I want, say for example, I want Gaia to have damage reduction, I would need to keep searching and searching and searching until I got the damage reduction 1. It's a little bit... that's going to be a bit weird later on, but I think we'll be absolutely fine. I think this is going to be much easier to do than it was last season. So well done, devs. Thank you very much, and yeah, you have a great day.